G'day expats. Today we want to talk about self-managed super funds and how they affect Australian expats. Self-managed super funds have become a very large part of the Australian superannuation system and make up approximately 1/3 of the $2.04 trillion superannuation market. With the increase in popularity of self-managed super funds, the discussion point around can an expat manage and take with them a self-managed super fund when becoming a non-resident is becoming a popular one, and today we wanted to highlight a few things that need to be taken into consideration when accepting that job overseas. When determining whether a self-managed super fund is what we call a compliant super fund, there are three key issues you need to take into account. The first is the fund set up in Australia? The second one is central management and control still in Australia? And the third one is the active members test. Now obviously with the first one, most super funds are set up in Australia, so that's quite easy to pass. Where people get caught up with is with respect to the second and the third tests. With respect to the second test, the central management and control, a lot of people think that they can just provide an enduring power of attorney to a family or a friend in Australia and effectively give them control of the super fund, and therefore they pass that test. However, what a lot of people get caught out with is they still try and control the fund from overseas, which is in breach of the ATO rules. So when you are setting up a self-managed super fund and you are a non-resident, you need to ensure that all control, and we're not just talking about administration and paperwork, but obviously investment decision making and all day-to-day operations are maintained back in Australia. Sometimes you may need to go as far as changing the trusteeship and or the directorship of any companies that may be a trustee of your self-managed super fund in order to avoid any doubt that control is still in Australia. And the last test is obviously the active members test. And the way this test works is if you are contributing to a self-managed super fund overseas, then you are deemed to be an active member, and that is obviously in breach of the SIS Act that governs the compliance of a self-managed super fund. So while you're a non-resident, you need to ensure that no contributions at all are being made into your self-managed super fund. The only exception to this is if your super fund is combined with a resident of Australia, then your portion of that self-managed super fund needs to be less than 50%. There's obviously a lot more to managing a super fund as a non-resident Australian, but obviously we wanted to cover off on the key points that are causing a lot of confusion out there and are some of the key issues that you need to take into account. We understand that when you are about to move overseas, that managing your finances is the least exciting thing that you need to take into account. But obviously if you are in breach and your super fund does become non-compliant, then financially it can be a very expensive mistake. Make sure you subscribe to all our social media channels so we can ensure to keep you up to date on expat issues. If you have any questions, please feel free to email us at info@atlaswealth.com.au, and we look forward to talking to you shortly. Take care and have a great day.